My boss called me into his office on a Friday afternoon and told me I was redundant. He wanted to replace me with an offshore team to save $20,000 a year. What he forgot was that I was the only person who held the encryption keys to our company's biggest client database. He didn't want to pay my salary? Fine. I hope he enjoys explaining a total system. Blackout to $1 billion client. I worked as a senior systems architect for a logistics company for 6 years. I built their entire tracking infrastructure from scratch. My boss, Dave, was a classic bean counter who didn't understand tech. He thought my job was just pushing buttons. One day, he brought in a group of interns and told me I had 2 weeks to train them before my position was eliminated. No severance, no thank you, just a pink slip. I followed his orders exactly. I trained the interns on the basics, but Dave didn't realize that our main server required a manual security handshake every 48 hours that only my private key could authorize. It was a safety feature I'd implemented years ago to prevent hacking. On my last day, Dave told me to leave my laptop and get out. I asked if he wanted me to hand over the administrative bypass. He laughed and said, "We'll figure it out. It can't be that hard." Sunday night, the system went dark. The offshore team couldn't log in. The interns had no idea what was happening. By Monday morning, the company's biggest client, a global shipping giant, couldn't track a single package. Dave called me 42 times. I didn't answer. When I finally picked up on Tuesday, he was screaming, "Fix it now or I'll sue." I calmly reminded him that I no longer worked there and my consulting fee was now $1,000 per hour, with a 40-hour minimum paid up front. He refused to pay. By Wednesday, the client canceled their contract for breach of service. Dave's company lost 70% of its revenue in 3 days and had to file for liquidation. I ended up getting hired by that same client to rebuild the system for double my old salary. Don't fire the only person who knows how the engine runs. This is Shadow Stories. Subscribe for more career karma.